action. Okay, good morning. Still 30 minutes left. We had cleaned out the hopper on the airplane with, usually use like an ammonia-based tank cleaner. We had it all cleaned out, had the booms all cleaned out, cleaned all the nozzles and screens and tips and everything. So, ready to switch over to dry. We now have about 600 acres of spraying to do again. So, or 500. Anyway, so that's kind of part of the reason why we have the Pawnee. Unfortunately, it's running rough on one mag right now, so we got the mechanic looking at that, but I need to get these jobs done and then switch to dry so I can start doing cover crop seeding, but yet still have that little Pawnee available if another field comes up with bugs. So what we're getting calls on right now is soybean aphids, obviously in the soybeans. So had a farmer call yesterday and said, well, I checked my fields last week and they were there, but you know, they weren't on every plant. They'd be on a plant here and maybe have to walk ways and find them again. But he said he went out, he must have went out Sunday afternoon. So about a week later, and he's like, the field's just loaded with them. They're on every plant. So after lunch here, and we had a lot of running to do. We were trying to, the retailer didn't have the right chemicals, and for another field, we were trying to get that tracked down because his brother then went out and checked his fields. Well, now he has 315 acres of soybeans to spray because they're loaded as well. Anyway, I was hoping to get all the chemicals here and just spray everything all at once. Start the airplane once and go. Well, that's not going to work. I don't think we're going to get those chemicals until later on this evening. So I've got some bugs to spray for the one guy, and I've actually got a field of second pass fungicide to do for another guy. So we're going to go get those first two done here shortly after lunch, and then we're just waiting on chemicals to get the other 315 acres done. So, but yeah, it's I was just about ready to convert that airplane over, and so yeah, we think we know what we're doing, but then we don't know what we're doing. So that is how it gets to be when it's this time of year, when you're towards the end of spraying season and you're ready to transition into cover crop seeding. You know, up until this year, I just had the one plane. I didn't have a little Pawnee. You know, the bigger guys that have more than one airplane, they can have one on each, but we don't have that luxury. But at least now we got the Pawnee. It's little, but it'll still get the job done for some smaller fields of bugs. But anyway, that's what's happening. It's just total chaos. the other videos, we were curious about how much this auger system weighs that's going to be put back in the airplane for seating. So we're gonna go weigh it. Let's go find out. There's 28 pounds. £43. I guess this is at least 20, if not 30. Close. All right. 69 pounds. Plus hardware, I mean, basically it's 70 pounds. So by the time I get it mounted in the airplane. So yeah, that's definitely worth taking out for spraying season. That's 70 pounds every load that I don't need to carry. So now we know. Why are you backing up? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Oh, it's sniffing it. When we're doing liquid, the computer knows when to paint the field, spray on or spray off, because I have a pressure switch on the boom. And when there's pressure to it, it knows that you're spraying, and it will, what we call paint the field. It'll turn it green, and then you can look at your map on the computer and see where you've sprayed and where you haven't. In order for that to work on the dry system, there's no pressure switch. I'm not sure what type of switch they call it, but basically I'll show you what it is. But it's up inside here, and it's on the lever that opens and closes the door. The lever will it'll be up against the lever when it's closed, and once you open it, that switch will open up, and then it knows that it's painting. So anyway, I got to move those wires back up here. Ultimately, you can hook both up at the same time, and actually I've had that done in the past. I tried it on this airplane last year. I could not get them both to work together. So they like to work individually, I guess. They're loners. So we will open it up and get our wires hooked up. We'll get them back up inside the airplane and try and get that part going. And then I think after that, we need to get the auger in the hopper. So this airplane is filthy. Oh. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. There's a switch, but my little flipper's not lined up with it.
Oh.
Let me move some levers. That's straight now.
There you go. There you go. Now you should be able to push that. Should I push that underneath there? Or you got look at it.
See,
So it's like it got shifted or something.
Oh, there it is. So now, when I pull that back.
Yep.
There we go. All right.
And that's all it is?
Yep. That's your on off.
That's crazy.
So we just got to tie into that. We got to bring these wires back up through. Now I can do this one of two ways. I can pull that switch off. There's that. Now, okay, so I think I want to. Okay, so it looks like. Okay. Okay, so now that should be open position, which should be spray on. So if you hold that like that, I'll turn on the GPS. Okay.
Squeeze?
Squeeze it. Let it go. Nothing. Good thing we didn't mount it in there yet.
Yeah.
So just do something different, just for kicks. I can't even get it to activate without the switch. Okay, do I got blue lights?
Nope, there's no blue.
How about now?
Nope, no blue.
What is going on here? What is going on?
It says no GPS.
Pull the stupid thing outside.
No blue lights.
Now?
Nope. Red and green. There's no blue.
Why? Why? Is it because that job's complete?
It says ready. So the screen changed.
Set A.
Set A, set B. Now I got something blue in the middle. Like two little blue lights?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm asking for.
Yep.
Blue lights.
Yep. There's blue lights in the middle. Off. On. Off.
Okay, so I need to, so that thing was, those wires were not correct. So I'm going to go down to the bottom side of the switch. So that, again, should be off,
Yep.
and that is on.
Yep.
Okay. That is correct. So I'm going to go through here with it, and up here with it, and in there with it.
Nice lighting out here God gave us.
Uh-huh, for sure. Okay. So now this. So, how far does it have to be open for the lights to come on? Right there. Boom. Open. On. Off. Boom.
Perfect.
Put that. I zip tie that right there. I bought too many, but that's okay. Okay. Need 4 and 4 lock nuts. And that should get the auger put back together, right? I think.
Going down.
Here we go. Ouch.
How does that feel?
I think it feels pretty good.
Good.
I don't think the seat's gonna stick to it,
I hope not.
so that's good. Sealed up good. The right stuff sure worked good. It sure spread out good.
Good.
There we go. All right. Little adhesive. Don't really need that for doing dry work. All right, so this will be the fun part. All right, I'll get the rest of it. And I did shine up these. Let's see, let me trade places with you. Good morning, new day, new problem. We got the spreader put on the airplane, so that's good. Unfortunately, after we put it on, we found a crack that is what I feel is a pretty significant crack in the main front part of the throat of the spreader. So this main frame, this is cracked all the way around. So we get to pull this off, go get a trailer, we'll come back, we'll pull that off, and then that needs to go to the weld shop. So can't get the weld shop to answer their phone, but there is another weld shop that I know of that we really need to get this done today because we've got to start seating. So anyway, thought we were ready. No, we're not. All right, so we're on the way to get the trailer. The weld shop did call me back. He said the sooner you get it here the better because he's going to get really busy this afternoon. He doesn't think he can get to it till tomorrow. So we were wanting to get started on our seating this evening. So we're scrambling to get this trailer and get back out there and get this spreader off the airplane, on the trailer, back out to the weld shop. So that's what's happening right now, just more chaos. we're definitely not like those Southerners that do this every day.
Minutes.
Okay, now the fun part. So we just picked up the spreader. So shout out to Steve Henry at Henry's Welding, Mount Auburn, Iowa. They really didn't have time to do this today, but they knew that we needed it and they got it done for us. So, I mean, it's 1 o'clock. I'm on the way back home with it. I don't think we got it there till 10:30 at the earliest, maybe closer to 11. So anyway, they worked it in, got it done for us, and we're super appreciative of that and for them doing that. So now we're headed back to the airport and we gotta put it back on the airplane again. We made it. All right.
How can I best help you? Okay.
All right.
Behind that, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. That looks good.
See if you can get your pin in there.
Oh, the pin, right.
You can hang your little.
I'll hang my rocker.
Yep. Okay, mine went in.
I think you had to. I can't even see.
It's right. So I think we have to bring it up like this.
Here,
I know, but the ring got in the way.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so now we can attach these before we forget.
Right. So I'll go to the other side.
Okay, and then we'll need to put safety wire in here so that can't come loose. We'll either do some safety wire or a pin. We need a zip tie for that cap up there
Right.
to
Okay.
make sure that doesn't fall off.
Right. Okay. And this needs turned around.
Yep.
Okay. So safety wire, zip tie.
Side cutters. Okay, so now zip tie I wanted for right here. Make sure this cap doesn't come off. There's that. There it is. I think we're finally ready
Except for the water in that pipe.
to go do some seeding. Yeah, there is water in that fill pipe that we forgot to drain. And if we don't drain it, then the seed will get down in there and swell up and get moldy and nasty, and yeah, so let's fix that.
So we just got the spreader on, and we got an email saying go ahead and proceed with order. So we're going to go back over to the office and put in the order and get an order of seed from our seed guy.
Supplier, yep.
Yes. So here we go.
That's what's happening right now. Put it in park. Shut it off. Let's go put an order in the computer.